My floor manager suggested that I fail my A-level metalwork.
God, don't believe a word of it, mate.
Don't believe a word of what? Yes.
Neither. I'm neutral.
Ben, lovely to have you with us.
Thank you, mate. Nice to see you.
Right. New today is this product, and we had a chat there this morning, what, 7 o'clock, wasn't it, Ben? We said, right, we've seen the other Exakt product. I've used, when we first launched it at QVC, it was £165. It's one of the biggest all-time sellers on QVC.
Definitely.
That was the bigger Exakt saw. Now, this seems to be new and improved, capable of doing bigger jobs, and with a price reduction. Can't get my head around why it's such good value.
It's an incredible tool, mate. What it is, it's the new Exakt DC270, powered by a 500-watt motor, rotating the blades at 5,500 revs a minute, and you can see we're now using a much bigger blade as well, 110mm blade, 4-inch blades.
Does it come with blades?
It does. You get 2, which come always with a pack here, which are in here, and you get a further 3 with the QVC, so you're getting a total of 5 blades.
So you get these blades. How much are these blades, roughly?
I've seen them around for around about £10 each.
So
do your own research.
Do your own research. We could equate this to £50 of blades. And when you consider at 91.44, and there are 2 easy payments of 45.72, it genuinely isn't bad value, is it, Ben?
All the blades are carbon, toughened carbide tipped. Apart
Which
from,
means
of course,
strong, pretty much.
very, very strong, mate. And of course, you get the diamond drill bit there, the circular saw bit for cutting tiles. But let's actually see, it'll cut up to 26mm, very, very easily to adjust. And what I want to do is just go straight into showing you what it does. Always use, like the other Exakt saws in the past, a scrap bit of board underneath. This is a bit of reclaimed floorboard here.
So you've used that dust extractor nozzle? Does that come complete?
It does come complete with that. It comes with an angle there as well, a spare handle. I'll show you all this as we go along. Now, an improvement on the way you set your depth. Can you see that? You just adjust it to exactly, you just undo the screw there, up and down, wherever you might want it for up to 26mm. I'm going to set this for a floorboard here.
Let's explain what we're doing here, Ben.
The depth control.
That's the depth control.
That's right.
So this adjustment at the top determines how
deep your cut
will be.
Now, also turning it on, I might as well show you all this before we start cutting. Very, very simply, you've got the safety feature on the side here, which you'll depress first. That will then allow your trigger to go, and then you can't plunge until you do the top here, but very, very easy. Watch this. Now that is a piece of floorboard. Now the beauty of this saw, Julian, is that you can actually lift up floorboards without having the worry of damaging underneath pipes, cables, because you set the depth at exactly what you might want it, plunge down, cut, and that is, as I say, out of a Victorian building, that is a piece of floorboard.
No, so what you said to me 7 o'clock this morning,
that's
Jules,
right.
If you are trying to take up a floorboard, you can take up a floorboard without fear of damaging cables, pipework, etc. You are in charge of the cut. Now, our viewers have been ordering so quickly that people in Liverpool are now telling us there are less than 200 in stock. And at that price, we've been wanting the large one before. We talk about we change a blade, we change a blade, we change the material.
That's
this time, aluminium?
Aluminium. Can you see how thick that is?
What is it, 3 or 4 mil maybe?
It's about 4 mil. You can cut right up to 12 mil alley with this machine.
What, with the relevant blade?
You get it again, it's the alley blade here. Runs right down there. Did you see how easy that was, Jules? Look at that.
Which one's the aluminium blade?
The aluminium blade is this one here.
Yeah, the yellow one. Aluminium.
Absolutely.
I could have worked that out myself.
Now, don't forget, they're all tungsten carbide tipped, just like we said earlier on, so they will last you for a very long time. Now, you get a plastic blade as well. Now, that will cut deeply as well. We're not cutting any small material here. Look at that. Look how thick that piece of plastic is.
There's the plastic blade.
And let me show you how easily
7 mil, I'm guessing?
cut that. Easily, yes. I've actually got this set. Always set the cut to a couple of mil deeper than you actually want, so that you can clear the cut nicely and it won't damage the board on the other side.
Ben, sorry to interrupt you again. Yes. Less than 150 in stock. If you've got the previous Exakt saw, it really did make an awful lot of sense. I know it came down in price later, but I'm sure we started selling that around about £165. This gives you far greater versatility. There are 136 in stock as I speak, and that number's reduced from 200.
When I was introduced to this by the Exakt people, and funny enough, only earlier on this week, I actually asked them, how does it compare to the other Exakt that we've been selling? The answer was, it's a beast, and it really is.
It's what?
It's a beast, and it is. It's so easy to control, but it's great. Look. Now, seconds, look at that.
More importantly,
you see the clarity?
Look at this. Absolutely no breakout whatsoever. And it really is a smooth cut. So far, if you just joined us, we've cut through 6 or 7 mil aluminium. Maximum of 12 mil, did you say before?
Absolutely, on
aluminium. It comes with a relevant blade. Also, what we're going to try and attempt to do now is we're going to go through this. Now, this is a joist.
That's a joist. That's a joist.
Standard
if you remember,
joist.
it's a standard joist out of a house. It's an off-cut off
What's
a roof
the maximum depth that this will cut?
This will cut 26 mil, which means if
but
we
that's bigger than
mark
26
both
mil.
sides, we're going to go right up to 50.
Why?
Well, because we're going to
How?
mark it both sides, cut it reverse.
So what you're saying is 26 mil
Absolutely.
on one side,
and
up to 26 mil on the other side,
you've
which up
cleared
to 52 mil.
No problem
Right.
whatsoever. And look at how effortlessly these saws will go through this material. The motor at all here. That is a very, very accurate, clear cut and very, very quick and effortless, would you not say? You won't hear that motor stressing like you will on a lot of tools.
Okay, a couple of things to say then, because of the motor. There are 100 left as I speak at the moment. What we do know there is something we just saw there. When we're working with a tool, we couldn't quite hear what you said, so there's a couple of things that you mentioned.
No problem at all.
Did you not say that we weren't stressing the motor?
We're not stressing the motor at all. You can hear it when it's working. It's just ripping through the wood very comfortably. It's just going straight through it like a hot knife through butter.
So the masonry is actually this. In fact, I'm just going to
That one's
this.
the piece we're going to be using now, absolutely. You're very welcome to take it out.
Can I take this out?
Yeah, of course, help yourself. And you see how even the case, they've thought of everything, mate. You just put a series of blades in there, carry it away. This is a complete cutting workshop in a very small box. You carry on doing that. I'm going to do a couple of cuts on a tile, if that's all right with you.
That's actually screwed down.
Look at that, Jules. We can do as intricate work as we used to do with the original Exakt saw. No problem whatsoever. Very thin tile, but not a problem again. And we're going to cut a thicker tile as well, just to show you how easy it will go through.
So
wall tiles,
these
floor
can be
tiles,
around
anything.
about £10 per blade. So 564254, that's the item number. So 91.44 the introductory price, and there are 2 easy payments.
And again, can you see how clear? No breakout whatsoever on that piece of tile. An effortless piece of cutting.
So who's going to use this for what? Because what we've actually seen here, we've seen some of the demonstrations, but who's going to buy this? Who's going to benefit from this? There are 80 left. Easy payment of $45.72. Try it for up to a month.
Julian, if anyone does
doing their own floor, for
DIY
instance.
of any sort, should have one of these.
So can
We're
it
doing the
replace
job
a saw in many elements?
I think so. A circular saw, a jigsaw, a
Yes.
hacksaw, anything.
Not a seesaw.
Not a seesaw, although we can put a plank over it and maybe the one, you know. But no, but honestly, with no joke at all, mate. I mean, look, just set the depth there to wherever you might want it. You know, let's do a bit of laminate floor in here now, mate. There you go. Very simple.
65 left now.
Now you see there, we didn't set it just quite deep enough, so it's not a problem at all. Take your time, set it a little bit deeper.
Another couple of millimetres.
No problem at all. Just add another mil on there, and off we go. Straight through, no problem at all.
Let me ask you a question, Ben.
Yes.
And that'll stop itself in a few seconds.
And now it's off. Yes, there you go.
So, question I want to ask you
Yes.
there is, what guide are you following when you're cutting?
Absolutely. On the front of the saw here, you'll see there's a little indentation, a little nozzle here, so you just follow that straight through. Now don't forget, with the thickness of the wood that we've cut here today, 8x4 sheets of ply, tops and bottoms of doors, if you're a carpenter, maybe taking a little bit off a door, window frames, I mean you can cut like you've seen here, up to 50 mil in depth. Everything that you can think of, mate, 12 mil of alley. So plastic,
aluminium, yeah?
Aluminium, absolutely. It's just incredible. Anyone who does any form of DIY, and in my opinion, I wouldn't have a hesitation of taking this onto a professional site at all.
What's that gauge for over there?
The gauge over
the second
here,
handle's a helper handle.
That's right. We've got an auxiliary handle here, so you can use it here, left or right-handed, for somebody that might be cutting a long sheet and would like to have a little bit of extra support. We've also got here the saw guide, so you can set that right up to about 20 mil. So if you're cutting repetitive cuts of 8x4, again, mostly floorboards,
Sorry, Ben, to
it's
jump
incredible.
in one minute, mate.
No problem.
Limited stock now. We're really, genuinely not surprised. We knew that the previous model, which was far smaller, sold incredibly well, and that price was £165, I seem to remember. We're now at limited stock. So, what do we get in the box exactly?
In the box, you're going to get the saw itself.
Yes.
You're going to get the 5 blades, the extraction bit for any vacuum cleaner. There's so much to talk about. We could do a whole show just on that, but everything we've showed there today will come within the package that you're going to get.
Is that good value?
I think it's more than good value.
And you get the 5 blades?
And you get the 5
blades. And the
blades
blades
as well.
could equate to £10 each, maybe?
Absolutely.
We have moved on, in fact. Let's see exactly what we get for